Hi, my name is Dave Warren. I'm the clinical herbalist right here at the New Mexico Herbal Clinic in beautiful Taos, New Mexico. Today, I want to talk to you about something that we don't normally cover at the clinic. At the clinic here, we're primarily focused on health through herbal preparations and clinical intakes. But what I want to talk to you today about is a 7-day program for self improvement that anybody can use, and it's easy to do. You know, I seem to have lost count on how many times I've read or heard about one of these TV stars or movie stars' marriages failing. And not that I care, because quite personally, that's their own lives, and I don't care. They're free to live their lives. But it seems strange, at least to me, that we often see these movie stars and these film stars as flawless people, people who are living a fairy tale existence of riches and glamour. But I suppose we all need to pull our heads out of the sand and face some reality. You know, as human beings, there are many ways to lose your sense of self esteem, despite how trivial it could get. But whatever happens in life, we should all try not to lose our own sense of self. And so we've come up with some 7 tips. Apply one of these tips each day, and in 7 days, you should start seeing a more positive attitude in your life. So, again, what does it take to be a cut above the rest? Well, here are some of the things you can think about and improve on. And if you follow these tips, you can start improving your own life in about a week. So, number one, you have to know your purpose, right? Are you wandering through life with little direction, hoping that you're going to find happiness, health, and perhaps even prosperity? Well, it's not going to happen unless you identify your life's purpose, or even better, write out a mission statement on what your purpose in life is. That way, you'll have your own unique compass, and it'll always lead you to your very own true north. It's a simple thing to do. Now, number two is really important. It's know your values. What do you as a person value the most? Make a list and write it down of your top 5 values. Some of those, for example, are security, freedom, family, spiritual development, learning, whatever it is. So set your goals, check your goals, and align it against those values. If the goal that you set doesn't align with any of the top 5 values, consider changing the goal and discarding the old one altogether. So, the number 5 shouldn't discourage you. Instead, what it should do when you have that list of 5s is motivate you to do more than you ever believed you could. That's number 2. Number 3 is know your needs. So we all have needs as human beings, right? But unmet needs will keep you from living authentically. So take care of yourself. Do you have a need to be acknowledged or loved or be in control or be right all the time? There are so many people who live their lives and they don't realize their dreams. Most of them end up getting distressed or even worse, depressed. So list your 4 top needs and then get them met before it's too late. Number 4 is passions. And we're not talking about passion and romance here. We're talking about what are your passions in life. You know who you are and what you truly enjoy doing. Obstacles like doubt and lack of enthusiasm will only hinder you, but trust me, they won't derail you because there's always a way out to becoming the person you ought to be. Express yourself and honor those who have inspired you to become the person you wanted to be. But it's important we know our passions. There's an old saying, if you love what you do at work, it's never work, it's a passion. So acknowledge your passions and work on them. Number 5 is a little etherical. And so the title of it is Live from the Inside Out. So what do we mean about that? Well, you need to increase your awareness of your own inner wisdom. And you do that by regularly, and by regularly I mean once a day minimum, reflecting in silence. It's great if you can get out and commune with nature and do that. Breathe deeply and quiet all the distractions in your mind. It's kind of like a form of meditation. In fact, here at the clinic, our energy healer actually teaches one on. It's really important. Now, with that said, and sometimes what happens is that we live in a city. You may hear some fire engines and ambulances going by right now. We're living in a city. If you live in a city, you can go into a room. If it helps, play some music, some soothing music, and then just relax and clear your mind and start looking at your inner self and your inner wisdom. And, a lot of times people say it should be quiet, but music sometimes helps. It does soothe savage beast. Number 6, honor your own strengths, something most of us never do. So what are your positive traits? What do you feel are your positive traits? What special talents do you have? So list 3. And if you get stuck, ask those closest to you, those who know you the best, hey, what are some of my talents? What are some of my positive traits? And write those 3 down. Find ways to express your authentic self through your strengths. You can increase your self-confidence this way when you can share what you know with others. And then finally, number 7, probably the most important one, and that is to serve others. So when you live authentically, you may find that you develop an interconnected sense of being with yourself and others around you. When you are true to who you are, living your purpose and giving of your talents to the world around you, you give back in service what you came to share with others, your spirit and your essence. So the rewards for sharing your gift with those close to you is indeed very rewarding, but it's much more rewarding if you share it with people you just don't know. So serving others is the final and big step. Self-improvement isn't easy, but it is the one type of work that is really worth it. It shouldn't always be within the confines of your house or your office. And as we said earlier, get out in nature and go through these 7 steps. Yes, do it for a week, and then try doing it the next week and the week after and the week after. And after a month, you're going to be a whole different person. So I hope this has helped you just a little bit. And if you ever need help with health issues, feel free to contact us at the New Mexico Herbal Clinic. You can find us online at nmherbalclinic.com. Until next time, have a great day, and thanks for watching.